Hey everybody, what's up? OCD Mikey, hi-fi guy here. I am ready to take off to go meet Isaac and do some hi-fi, but I'm going to let you guys in on a little something that I'm bringing to him. And this is actually for all the clowns out there that think that I bash vinyl, because I'm critical about whether it's a superior audio format for sound. I'm a critical thinker, okay? I think outside the box and I like to create critical conversations. So we can just maybe postulate about some of the old sayings that we've heard over and over again and ask if they really hold water. And there's many of them. And one of the old sayings is that vinyl totally kills digital all the time in every way. We know that's not the truth. Now, to show you guys, because some people like to put words in my mouth and say that I bash vinyl, which is absolutely ridiculous, I actually make things for vinyl. Okay, so look at this. Come close and look at this. Here is a carrier. Okay, so when you go shopping for vinyl or you go to your buddy's house, what do you put in here? The only thing that goes in a bag like this, a vinyl carrier, is expensive pressings. Okay, so this shows that I value vinyl a lot. Why? Because I don't do some stupid ass zip top freaking vinyl bag that's like a arm cooler thing made out of puffy shit in China. This is made in USA, made out of 100% full grain saddle leather. This is as thick as you would use on a saddle. It's made in USA. It's got 100% authentic sheepskin on the inside. This is not fake. This is not synthetic. This is real sheepskin. Okay, and look at the edges. Look at how the strap comes down and goes all the way around the bottom, so you don't lose. You don't have rivets over here that might pop out and your records may drop. This will ensure that your records never drop. Look at the corners here. See, I don't know if you can see in the light, but the corners are double stitched. This makes the corners very resilient, so they don't curl in. You can set this down over years and years and years. Set it on the ground, set it on the street, set it on the subway in Manhattan, whatever. This ridge right here is not going to flex. It's not going to bend. Your corners aren't going to break down because they're built up. If we go up to the belt, I've got full brass hardware, beautiful brass hardware on there, and again, a 100% authentic sheepskin shoulder pad, so you can throw this up over your shoulder. You go like this, you carry it, and you've got a nice, something that is nice for your shoulder, that doesn't hurt your shoulder, doesn't dig in if you're carrying it from the Bronx to Manhattan or wherever. You're going record shopping, okay? And so this thing is a beautiful piece. If I didn't appreciate and love vinyl, I used to work in a record store, okay? So I love the format. I bought some vinyl the other day. I buy vinyl for gifts for people because I love my vinyl brothers and I know who's into it. So I buy cool stuff that I find because I like to crate dig. So when I go on my road trips, I go to freaking record stores and I dig through crates and I buy people gifts because I don't use vinyl. The fact that I don't use vinyl is my own damn choice. If you look over there in the corner, show over there in the corner, that's a tape machine, made in Switzerland. Studer, A80, as good as you can get, the top of the level. I have a whole freaking room of tapes. I have master tapes, so my choice of analog is master tape. This is not my choice in analog. I get the whole record thing. I love records. I love finding the little surprise, cool records at the record shop, so I go there and I buy records for friends because I have chosen not to do a turntable setup in here. I have very little bandwidth for this hi-fi hobby with everything that I'm doing. So to stack turntables and vinyl on top of that makes absolutely no sense, okay? And I'm gonna critically question what is the value of starting a record collection at this time for me and create it when I don't even have one record. So when am I gonna start a whole, you know me, I'm OCD Mikey. I'm gonna have 10,000 records. I'm gonna have to start collecting now so I can have 10,000 records in 20 years from now? No, it absolutely makes no sense. And I show the difference in sonic. My whole thing when I show my videos is the difference in sonic. And I'm asking, is the sonic really better than digital? Because people like to say in the hi-fi circles that analog is always, that records are always better than vinyl. And I say, let's test that theory. Let us listen and do some sound demonstrations. I will be going to some very high end because people are like, well, you're only listening to an $18,000 turntable. Why don't you go listen to a $100,000 turntable? So I'll be listening to some $100,000 turntables, $80,000 turntables coming up. I'll have my playback designs in my arm and we'll go listen to them. And look, I come here to give you guys to think outside the box and give you guys critical thought and to cause discussions in this hi-fi industry. Otherwise, I would just be sitting conforming and giving you guys the same dribble over and over again that everybody has given you for the last 40 years, 50 years. It's the same hi-fi bullshit. And I say, let's question it. There's many other ones. So I will take my beautiful records that I got from my friend. I will put them into this gorgeous record holder. And they will be protected beautifully, and I'll be the coolest, baddest mofo on the street with the best record holder. And do you have one? No, you don't. You better buy one. They're on 11 stereo. If you want to buy one, I've got I made a run of 10. I've given some out as gifts. So if you guys want them, they're available for $400, which is absolutely stupid price. Your freaking vinyl costs more than that. So anyways, see you. Okay, so this vinyl rig sounds really good. We've got, of course, the Nat, Magma New, and Magma M. We're listening to the Magma M right now. Okay, so here's his vinyl rig, which is a 32K. So this is a 20K turntable. I don't think you got to worry too much about vibration there. And then we've got $6,000 cartridge, $6,000 arm. Okay, so this sounds killer. This is just a compilation, not known as a good pressing, but we're gonna play this, which is supposed to be a wicked pressing. So we'll try that next. Okay, so I can already tell you I'm more into this experience just because of the quality. The other types of vinyl experience that I've been into just haven't. This is great, man. You really got it dialed in, Isaac. I think it sounds really, really good. I'm impressed, honestly.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. And so, as you guys know, I love the damn media, and I hope y'all don't turn me into a vinyl dude, because I don't have the time, man. How am I going to fit it in? Oh, look at this. He's got a Hendrix box set. See, this is like the cool stuff that I love about the vinyl. Look at that. There's the Hendrix box set. He's got all sorts of cool stuff. And records themselves, just records are so cool. Now, I think you guys saw in the video earlier, I bought some records for my friend Isaac. There's another part of the Prezi that he doesn't know. And so I'm going to bring it in. And what I want to do, what I really want to do, is I want to listen to the record that I picked out. So I can partake in the joy that you guys get when you buy something that you don't know what it is, you want to check it out. And then you throw it on the turntable and you get your little Easter egg, right? Your little present. Like, I had no idea what this band, never even heard about it. Like, that's what I bought. I bought two things I never heard about. They looked really obscure. I thought, I'm going to get him something cool and obscure. Let's see how it is. It could be horrible. It could be excellent. So I'm going to bring you through the process with us when we listen to it for the first time. If you have time, Isaac. You got time?
Wait a minute. I got to wash it.
Okay. We got to wash it. We got to wash it. And I'll show you guys that process too. So hold on. music I'm playing next time I want to get busy. Let's serve up some champagne and strawberries and chocolate. What was the cost on that record?
That record's about $60, I think.
Okay, so we're at like $60 for the record. But man, I mean, I can hear how good it sounds. This really sounds great. This is a whole nother audio system, bro. It's not even the same. You're not even close.
Okay, so these Magnapans, man. Keep up.
I got to tell you, I'm fully impressed with this system. I was here before on several occasions as Isaac's been changing his system, and this is all he did since last time I listened was change the turntable. And did you the same cart from your last one? Same cart,
different tone arm,
different turntable. But I'm telling you, it's a completely different system. Like it's a completely different system. This is like, okay, you know, okay, you know, yes, okay. Some of the other systems that I've heard from vinyl, I don't get it, okay, and I don't slander them or whatever. I just say I don't get them. I don't understand them. I understand this vinyl rig. I understand this, and how fun to explore with the records, man. So, anyways, well, we'll be back with the gifts. Hold on. Okay, so since I know Isaac is into soul, and I love that, I went to the section and I pulled a couple things that I have no idea what they are. So this was one that I found there, music from Lil Brown. I really don't know anything about this album, but it looks like Southern, I'll probably guess, right by this whole thing. Let's see who's in it. Maybe you guys know more about what this is. But all brown garage squatting in the shadows in the sun of the Baldwin Hills in South Los Angeles. Okay, so I was thinking the real South, not South L.A. Lil Brown gave birth, possibly cesarean, suddenly, prematurely with this music. Okay, so this ought to be cool, man. Here's the guys. This ought to be something great. So Isaac is queuing it up. We're just going to have some fun and throw it on. He took a look at it, and it looks clean enough to put on. He said he's going to give it a quick brush. I will show you, however. Here is the ultrasonic cleaning station. So here's the kind of thing that you need to do. The degritter, which you put your record in there. It's got fluid, which you can see back there. It ultrasonically cleans and washes. And then up here, I would presume, is this a brush? This brushes, or what is this thing? Okay, so this is, I just found out, is the primary step, which is a very fine brush you can see that brushes out the big stuff, he says. This step one, you get out any of the big particulate matter, and then you go to the degritter, which is a liquid thing, and you clean it off. So he has a two-step process for cleaning his records that goes from here to here, and then you can go ahead and play them. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Okay, so what you're hearing here is Isaac and I cracking up because he forgot to turn the speed back from his killer pressing at 45. He forgot to turn it back to 33 1/3. And so we're listening to this at extra fast speed, and it's sounding goofy to us. And we're just giggling at how funny this music sounds. We're like, what the hell is this stuff? And we're laughing. And then Isaac explains this is one of the other joys of vinyl, is that you might accidentally forget to turn the speed, and then you're listening to Alvin and the Chipmunks, and you crack up. So it makes it all the more fun. Anyways, getting back to you. so here's maiden run of this. Well, actually, this is maiden run at the proper speed. Here we go, a little mood lighting. That's all right. We can get the mood. We found a gem here. So what after hearing that was painted black, I looked at the track listing, and it is painted black. And then they do Light My Fire, Here I Stand from Billy Storm, Louie Louie, Ode to Billy Joe. Like there's got to be some good stuff on here. It's produced by Lou Adler, who produced Mamas and the Papas, and was you know, so this is Hollywood produced for sure. These guys look pretty serious. Look at that dude in the black shirt, man. He looks like he'll kick your ass. This dude on the right, too, man. These guys look like Black Panthers, man. They look hardcore. Anyways, super cool. And then this is the fam right here. Next of kin. Super cool. And again, man, you can't get this experience from streaming, right? I mean, I'm brought into their world right now, seeing the band, seeing the songs that they do, listening to what we just heard, which is what a gem. I mean, these are covers done in a really unique way, and here's the whole family. I can see old Pops on the right there with the hat. Pops is there, and the daughters and the brothers and the little kids, and, you know, it's just I'm brought into their world in a more intimate way than I could be from streaming. So, you know, here is why I love vinyl, even though I don't use it. Does not mean that I don't love it. Super cool stuff. Hold on. You guys are stirring up all my old love for vinyl. This is, I mean, how perfect is this music? This is so Mikey, it's not even funny. It's Elvis sings Light My Fire. If I was a city, girl, epic. Oh, really? Okay, so clearly the case for vinyl is right here. Look at what we discovered. I grabbed this. I'll tell you some things that I'm realizing. When you're crate digging, you don't find the music finds you. This could not have been a more perfect album than what my intent was when I went crate digging. To find something unique and different that totally tickled my music funny bone, right? This is it, man. I mean, this is so... I couldn't have hoped for a better Easter egg than finding this record that is covers of the Stones and the Doors. I mean, done in a soul way with these guys that look like they're Wu-Tang version 1. You know, I mean, I mean, every little cool part about this. Now, we would probably miss all these cool little details. If we found the music streaming, it would be different, but we wouldn't have been brought through this whole textural, for lack of a better term, process. This very analog fitting process of crate digging, finding a record, putting it on, exploring this, and being like, oh my God, look, it's the covers of the Rolling Stone and all this stuff. I mean, so this is the case for vinyl. When you hear me say, and I still stand by my convictions, which is, I don't think that vinyl beats digital in every case sonically, okay? But this is more, this is not about sonic. The vinyl experience transcends sonic. It supersedes it. Yeah, it sounds good, but that's not what's cool about this shit. Isn't that it sounds good. It's about this exploration. It's about finding things. It's about finding these rare gems. It's about having that intimate experience when you flip through the album, hold it in your hand, look at the liner notes, look at the pictures, try and understand who these people are that you never heard of before. So it's far more than sonic. So I don't think it's fair to say, well, vinyl sounds better. I think the people that say vinyl sounds better and that's why they do it, you're selling vinyl short. Vinyl is so much more than sonic. So to say, oh, vinyl's the best sound, it's to me, that is, you are so selling it short. To hinge on the reason you use vinyl is because it sounds better than digital. I don't want to use the word stupid, but it's relegating vinyl to something much less than what it is. The experience of vinyl is far outside of sonic. And it's what I've just pointed out to you right now. So I'll continue with my thoughts. Did you have some thoughts? No.
I just have to say that I'm really, really blown away right now. Mike, you brought this record by just out of the blue.
Yep.
You picked it up at a record store.
Had no idea what it was.
There are two samples, I think two samples from this, or two pieces of music from this that Jay Dilla sampled on probably one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever, Donuts, one of the greatest
You're kidding.
albums. I am not kidding. This brother, we just marked his birthday. He would have been 50 this year, a couple of weeks ago. And this is his masterpiece. He made this on his deathbed, basically.
Wow.
And
he sampled
two samples on this album I just heard on what
we found the source.
Yeah, I had no clue. It's absolutely incredible. Light My Fire is sampled on this from this album.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow, how crazy is that, man?
Yeah.
Look at that.
We were just listening to this.
So how fun is this? Dude, this is so supersedes Sonic, it's not even funny.
So thank you, brother.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Yeah.
So I stand on my conviction that to say vinyl sounds better and then that's your angle for the argument, it's so short-sold. You're selling it so short. There's so much more to vinyl than the sonic. The sonic, forget the sonic. It has nothing to do with the sonic. The experience and what makes vinyl so close to my heart when I check this out is the connection to the artist. It is the whole process of finding the music and carrying it home and knowing that you've got something, if you don't know what it is, the exploration, it's so much deeper than sliding, and it's fun and very, shall we say, efficient to explore using streaming. Far more efficient. But this is a deep, engrossing experience. I hate the word to use analog. What would I say more? It's got more chutzpah. It's got more what?
Texture.
Texture. It does. It does. It's just more. There's more to grab onto with vinyl in a weird way, and it is psychological and emotional, and the sonic is we don't even need to consider sonic. Killer. So there was a sample, man. What a trip. Santa Masagana.
What a relief! I feel like a soldier. Look like a thing. It's for the jack. How you
Okay, so look, I'm going to tell you how I see the vinyl thing, and I'm going to let you vinyl guys know how to kill the argument. Anytime this argument or the discussion comes up, how to give an irrefutable case for vinyl. And it has nothing to do with that it sounds better than digital. That is so weak as far as an argument. Let me tell you something. Okay, so we're sitting here listening to Clash London Calling. Okay, I get the album. Before Isaac puts the album on, I receive this album art. I look at it. I'm anticipating London Calling. I'm anticipating the Clash. I'm already imagining it. I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the pictures. This was taken in Atlanta. I'm already starting to get this intent and this anticipation for the music. Music hasn't even started yet. I'm warming up. It's like my engine is getting started. I'm getting foreplay before the music, right? Then we pull out, Isaac puts in the tune, and I get the liner notes, okay? This right here, this album is a production, okay? And remember, back in the day, there was a lot that went into this production, man. There was studio time and money that they spent and bringing the artists together and creating the album art. And just this is a full piece of art that is a creation that stands alone as if it were a tree in the forest, okay? And we're getting a close-up view of the tree. We're getting to touch that bark, see the bark up close, and get an essence of the whole tree, i.e. the artistic creation, the artistic expression of Clash and the producers at this time. So when we listen to an album, this experience, the experience of experiencing how they put this art together, this is a certain time period. As Isaac pointed out to me, it's like a time capsule, and I couldn't agree more. The way this is laid out, the way it's handwritten, it gives us more of a feeling of a human. There is a whole vibration to this time period that goes on with this time period that matches the music. The visual and the textural matches the music. This is an experience that you cannot get from streaming. No matter what, even if streaming sounds better, we can't get this counterpart. So this is the strong part of vinyl, is the fact that you get to see the tree and experience the tree firsthand. It's like if we came to a forest and we were a bird and we were flying from treetop to treetop, landing on the branches, that's streaming. If we're a koala bear and we're walking up to the tree, we're feeling the bark, we're looking at it, we're going up the tree, we're noticing the fruit, we're noticing the leaves, we're checking out the tree in close detail, feeling that tree, becoming one with that tree. That is what happens with vinyl, that you cannot get from streaming. Okay, so what I'm realizing as I'm sitting here with Isaac, completely enjoying this experience, it has nothing to do with the sonic. It is not about it. For you guys to argue that vinyl sounds better, that is a weak argument. That is a weak foot forward. The strong foot forward is the experience of the art piece and the creation that is vinyl. This is unparalleled. You cannot argue that for streaming. You simply cannot. There's no argument. So that is how I've seen in this experience here why this is the case for vinyl. And this is amazing. Isaac has said, you know what I'm going to do because of this? I'm going to start buying records. I'm just putting them into Isaac's collection. And I'm going to come here and listen to them, okay? Because I'm not going to do vinyl. I'm not ready to do that. I don't want to do that for myself. But this experience is unparalleled because of the media and because of the intimacy with the artistic creation and the time capsule that this embodies. So to argue vinyl is better sound, really weak argument, okay? This is why vinyl has the edge, is this experience, the artistic creation. So thanks for joining. See you.